Ever slept with your 8th grade English teacher? Yeah, I did, and it wrecked me in ways I still can't explain. My name's Dylan. Summer after 8th grade. I was 14, living on Lake James in Michigan. The water was my escape. Skiing behind my dad's old Boston whaler, dodging buoys, pretending the roar of the engine drowned out everything else. School sucked. I barely passed Mrs. Harper's English class. She was 32, sharp green eyes, always in sundresses that clung when the wind hit. Her husband, some corporate guy from Grand Rapids, only showed on weekends. The rest of the week the lake house was hers. One July afternoon, my buddy Ryan and I were carving wakes when we spotted her on her dock, waving like she'd been waiting. Dylan, Ryan, come tie up. We idled in, boards dripping. She handed us cans of Miller Lite from a cooler, no questions. You boys look thirsty. Ryan cracked his open like he'd done it 100 times. I hesitated, Mom would kill me. But the cold aluminum felt like a dare. We drank. She asked about the school year, laughed at my terrible book reports, told us her husband was stuck in meetings till Friday. Stop by tonight, she said. I've got more where that came from. We showed up at dusk. She changed into cut-off shorts and a white tank, hair still damp from a swim. The living room smelled like citronella and weed, hers, not ours. She poured us beers, put on some old Nirvana, and we talked. Not teacher-student talk. Real stuff. She hated grading papers, loved kayaking at sunrise, missed her dog that died last winter. Ryan got loud, then sloppy, then passed out face down on the couch with his shoes still on. I was buzzed but awake, heart hammering for reasons I didn't understand yet. Mrs. Harper, Elizabeth, she said, call me Elizabeth. Leaned close. Don't drink too much tonight, Dylan. Her breath was warm against my ear. When Ryan started snoring, she stood, took my hand, and led me down the hallway. The bedroom door clicked shut. Moonlight striped the bed through half-open blinds. She kissed me like she'd been starving for it. I was clumsy, shaking, but she guided my hands, whispered slow, when I rushed. We didn't sleep. 3 times that night. The sheets smelled like her sunscreen and something sharper, sex and lake water. It became a rhythm. 4 times a week. Ryan came the first. Hugh got drunk, passed out. Eventually he stopped showing. Said he had summer jobs. Elizabeth didn't care. She'd text me from a burner. Simple stuff. Dock at 9. I'd sneak out after my parents. Crashed in front of the TV. We'd fuck in the bedroom, the boathouse, once on the dock under a tarp while thunder rolled in. She taught me things no health class ever mentioned. How to read her. Breathing, where to touch, how to make her bite her lip to stay quiet. Between rounds we'd smoke on the porch, her head on my shoulder, talking about nothing. She said her marriage was convenient. I believed her because I wanted to. I told myself it was just summer. I was a kid. She was lonely. But I started noticing details. How she flinched when her husband's car crunched gravel on Fridays. How she traced the scar on my knee from a bike crash and asked if anyone else ever saw me bleed. I got jealous when she mentioned other students. She laughed, called me possessive. Then kissed me. Harder. August burned out fast. Last week of freedom. She cooked pancakes in one of my old t-shirts. Said, high school's a different animal. You'll forget me by October. I swore I wouldn't. We had sex twice that morning, slow, almost sad. She drove me home in silence. Dropped me at the corner so no one saw. 9th grade started at the regional high school across the county. New kids. New rules. I looked for her face in every hallway and never found it. Text stopped. Burner went dead. Next summer, Ryan and I biked to the lake house on a dare. A minivan sat in the drive. Kids' toys scattered on the lawn. A woman in scrubs answered, new owner. Moved in last fall. Harper's? Yeah, they sold quick. Heard the wife got a teaching job in Colorado. I stood there holding my bike. Gut punched. Colorado. She'd vanished like a skipped stone. Years later, junior year of college. I got a Facebook message from an account with no photo. One line. Still think about the doc. Burn this. My hands shook so bad I dropped my phone. I never replied. Blocked it. Told no one. Sometimes I drive past the lake when I'm home. The house is blue now, Christmas lights up early. I wonder if she kept any of it, the Polaroids we took, the mixtape I made her, the scar on her hip I kissed 100 times. Or if she burned it all the second she crossed state lines.